Look at this cloud, enormous cloud, my goodness. And there is a hand there, but when I enlarged the image, there were hundreds of hands in one thing right there. And I'm still doing drawing because the outlines are all there, but it's so many, my goodness. It looks like a simple hand. Check this out. That is one huge hand, but it has another hand where the middle finger is. Look, it has another hand holding it. Exactly what we see on those moon's images. Wow, man, that is incredible. Look at that. The initial hand is like this. That's the middle finger, this is the index, the ring, and the pinky. But when you start really analyzing, then look at how many hands are in there. Like I say, that clouds are the only visible means of geometrical shapes of this reality. Is expressed in cloud. It's been shown to us from the day this planet was conceived. We just don't see it. Well, at least, I do now, but before, people just didn't know nothing about. I didn't. Check this out. This is incredible, man. It's just difficult to show when you don't have a big time Photoshop program. The color on top of that overpowers, the blue color overpowers the camera sensor. Check it out. I'm going to return the image to the original state. Look at that. That's the cloud. And look what this is. This is a thumb right here. Let me do the drawing to explain. The thumb, the index is curved to the top, the middle. I mean, you can even see the shiny fingernail. That's how incredible our Creator is showing us these designs. I mean, this is incredible, man. Look, and that's the pinky. That's the original hand. That's the index. And even with the fingernail showing, it's just that it's dark in there. Look. But when you enlarge the image, and that's what I keep saying, that you have to use that program. Look how there is a finger coming this way, and there is another finger. I mean, there are fingers everywhere, and then look, it's dripped down. There's another finger right there, like that. I mean, it's just a trip, man. I was like, what? And this finger right here that goes down, that's that finger right there. This one. That's the middle finger from the big straight hand. I mean, you can see the fingernail, for God's sake. Right there. Look at that. And then when you look at the bright part right here, then you realize that that is a hand, or hands. And each one has a small hand grabbing it. It's a hand like this, look. You can see the fingers right there, like that. And then each one has a small hand grabbing it like this. Look, you can see the fingernails on each one of those hands like this, each one of them is grabbing each finger. That is incredible, man. And then the whole thing that you want to look at is an enormous hand going that way when the main one is like this. It's like never is simple. It's never simple, never. It's super. It looks simple at first, but when you really look at the detail, you say, what? No way. Look at that. That's the main hand. And then you see that there is I thought first that this was a ring, because this is a finger going down like this. Now I realize that that is not the case. It's just the so-called ring is another hand that goes in a ghostly state like that. And it blends with the bright one on the left. See, you see the thumb right here? Look. And then you see this, you see these other fingers. I mean, it's another hand. Exactly like grabbing something. I mean, this is incredible, man. How they can, it's only God can do that kind of trick. I mean, every line in there is a hand or finger or part of a hand. This top right here where the thumb is supposed to be for this big hand. Check it out. I mean, it's like you're looking at a real hand. It's projected in a huge size. I was gonna post the original video until I started seeing all this design. I was like, oh my God, this has got to be shown. And then look, there is a hand right here holding the index for this hand. This enormous hand is being grabbing the tip by another smaller hand right there. Look. That is one crazy deal, but it is. Look at that. I look at the image at first and I, wow, that's a hand there. But wow, when I really look at the hand, it's not one hand, it's a bunch of them. Like I say, it's never simple, never. Well, what is amazing is that, look, even the brightness of the fingernail is showing exactly like you would in a hand. Like I say, only a God can do that kind of trick. There is no alien or technology, harp, Nah, Harpoon could never do that kind of deal. Nah, might be able to alter the wind direction and shit, the jet stream, but that's about it. Of course, that can create, a bunch of shit trouble, but this is something else. This is, celestial. This is from the Creator. That's the original image. Look, right there. Look at that. That's the cloud. And then I look, and that's the only hand that is visible there. And then when I see this one, oh my God, the bright part, and you see this is a white hand. But I can assure you that the entire cloud is filled with hands, because that's the geometry that prevails. Look at the fingertip of this, and another even bigger hand right there. Look at that, right there. Look at that. Whoa, my goodness. The guy was saying, well, God is up there at 60,000 feet up. Wow, that's an altitude, man, higher than the B-2 bomber can fly. No, I don't think so. This is less than that. But look, this is the main hand is like this. See, look, like that. You can see the thumb, the index, the ring, right there. I mean, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. Look, right there. Like this. And then you got a hand here like this. This is a hand like this, grabbing that deal. Look at the fingers. Gripped over like this, grabbing that. Then there is another hand right here, grabbing this, the index. And that right there, that's a hand like this. It's a left hand, look, the thumb and the four fingers, right there. And he keeps repeating, look, the same thing repeats all over the place. And then this is an enormous, even bigger hand. I didn't see the whole picture. They didn't show the entire cloud because it's enormous. Golly. You say 60,000 feet up? I don't think so. Maybe 5,000 feet up. Maybe. And then see the finger darkening shit. It look like it's an eye too. See, look at that. It looks the effect of an eye from far away, but it's not. Then look, there is another hand right here, more grayish color, right there. Right there, look at that. Doing the same exact shape. Right there. Now, somehow the people they don't have that sight. For some reason they cannot see what I see. That's what I have to do, the drawing. And still with that they don't get it. So what? I see a dog. I see a dog with a hat. Oh my God, man. How the fuck you got that? A dog with a hat. Okay. You say. Well, look right here. This is another hand in the corner. Check this out. There's another hand like this. Look. There's the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky right there. And that's the thumb right here. And you see the fingernail and everything. I mean, you can see the fingernail exactly like a finger. You can look it up, any other explanation